Greetings. My name is Jeffrey Thomas and I'm the Chief Medical and Quality Officer here at Community Regional Medical Center in Fresno, California. When we were brainstorming about our relationship with residents and the recruitment season that's upcoming, we realized that many of these activities are going to be virtual. For this reason, we tried to give you an inside glimpse of our hospital, looking at our facilities, some of our patient care areas, and what you might see on a normal tour if you were here in person. Welcome to Community Regional Medical Center. This is the flagship of our hospital system, and it is our regional trauma center. Hospital was built in 1960, but over the years has received many upgrades and improvements to keep up with the needs of our community here in Fresno. Speaking of Fresno, we have a population of about 780,000 people. Nearby Clovis has a population of about 120,000. So locally, we do fulfill the needs of over 1 million people living close to the hospital, not to mention the 15 counties that feed into the system from across the central San Joaquin Valley. With that, we have 685 licensed beds at this facility and a medical staff of over 1,800 physicians. Coupled with over 10,000 employees in our system, we do our best to serve the needs of our patients. Welcome to the nucleus of Community Regional Medical Center. This is the entrance to the emergency department. Our emergency department sees about 115,000 visits annually, if you can imagine that, resulting in about 26,000 admissions. Our average daily patient flow through the hospital's emergency department is about 300 patients a day, so a very busy service. As you can see to my right, we're still using our COVID tents supplied by the state for the pandemic for capacity issues. Our hospital has a tremendous capacity to adapt to community needs and open up service lines where we need to accommodate those that need our help. Welcome to the ambulance bay at Community Regional Medical Center. Here we receive about 45,000 arrivals every year. About 40% of those are actually admitted to the hospital. In addition, upstairs on the heliport, we get about 350 landings a year. So you can imagine that this is a very, very busy place where much of our activity begins. Welcome to one of our 2 trauma bays here at Community Regional Medical Center. Here at the Trauma Center, we have about 1,150 trauma activations a year, resulting in 449 trauma responses. All of these responses build together for 1,700 total trauma consults in a year. And our overall trauma activity, our trauma specialists see about 3,500 patient on encounters annually. So you can imagine this is a great starting point for our surgical services and all of the other ancillary services that are involved in patient care resulting from trauma activations. Well, welcome to the top of the world. We're standing on top of one of our 2 heliports here at Community Regional Medical Center. And as we had mentioned, this is a pretty busy place. We average about a helicopter a day. Helicopters can come from fire emergencies in the close by Sierra Nevadas or the Naval Air Station at Lemoore. We never know what we're going to get. In addition, we do receive a lot of helicopters from regional hospitals throughout the valley who need our higher level of care and specialty services. As you can appreciate from this vantage point, right next door is our 10-story general hospital. You can see close by there is parking really adjacent to the hospital. Across the way is our North and East Medical Plaza, where many of our specialty services are located, in addition to our partners at the Family Healthcare Network, where resident educational clinics are held. Welcome to the operating room here at Community Regional Medical Center. We actually have 2 areas in the hospital where surgeries happen. Our general surgery operating room, which has 11 rooms, and the trauma side, which has 12. Here on the trauma side, we're standing in our hybrid operating room. This is a specialty area where interventional radiologists, vascular surgeons, cardiologists, trauma surgeons, obstetricians, and oncologists all come together to provide state-of-the-art care to our patients. In fact, we have 2 of these rooms here at Community Regional Medical Center, in addition to the capacity to perform open heart surgery here at the hospital and recover in our cardiovascular intensive care unit. All in all, we perform about 1,300 inpatient and outpatient surgeries a month, and if you name a specialty, chances are those surgeries are being performed here at Community Regional Medical Center. So here we stand in the PACU, or post-anesthesia recovery unit. This unit serves many purposes in our hospital. Obviously, to the recovery of postoperative patients, but in addition, it supports a continuum of care when maybe an ICU or specialty bed is not available. Our nurses have tremendous experience and they are specialty trained. Another feature of our PACU, our recovery room, is that we do have a specialized pediatric recovery room with nurses specially attentive to the needs of our pediatric patients that might come here as a result of elective surgery or traumas and burns. Welcome to the ICU here at Community Regional Medical Center. Our hospital provides medical ICU, surgical ICU, which is also referred to as trauma, pediatric ICU, burn services, and cardiovascular ICU. General medical and trauma ICU beds total 72, with 12 each in pediatric ICU and burn ICU services. We are on the cutting edge of therapy here at Community Regional and feature one of the few ECMO centers here in the state. In addition, our pulmonary and critical care physicians are leaders in research, especially when it came to COVID during the pandemic, and we're very proud of that. So in addition to top quality care, we're also moving the ball forward for knowledge and medical education. Our burn services are the only ones available from Sacramento really to Los Angeles. Our burn service sees about 800 patients annually with an average daily census of around 10 patients. In addition to that, a percentage of pediatric burns, unfortunately, is about 30%. So a third of our burn patients are actually of the pediatric population, which is okay because we have great pediatric services at the hospital. In addition, we are a certified hyperbaric center, and we have a tremendous relationship with our community with outreach, burn prevention, fairs, and educational opportunities throughout the region. Welcome to the NICU here at Community Regional Medical Center, where, if you can believe it, they admit over 21,000 babies here annually. Every day we see about 56 patients admitted here at this unit. Neonatal surgeries like gastroschisis and omphalocele are performed here. In addition, we have a big focus on maternal transport with our own transport service to bring those sick moms here. This is one of the few places in the valley where your babies can receive high-level care and the mom can actually stay in the same hospital as her newborn. Our NICU is known as a regional leader and state leader in quality metrics too, and serves as a best practice institution for other hospitals throughout the state and the country. Here we are where it all begins, labor and delivery at Community Regional Medical Center. If you can believe it, this unit actually does 4,239 deliveries annually. All local high-risk deliveries, when possible, are brought to Community Regional for our outstanding NICU services. We have specialty services here for abnormal placental implantation like placenta percreta and accreta, where we work multidisciplinarily with interventional radiology, trauma surgery, and anesthesia to ensure that those moms have the safest delivery possible. We see a lot of patients with significant cardiac, hypertensive, and infectious diseases with the consulting services available to care for these high-risk pregnancies. In addition, advanced prenatal diagnostics allow us to deliver and anticipate those difficult deliveries that are so often unrecognized in today's healthcare. In addition, on postpartum, we have international lactation specialists to deal with our multicultural body of patients that come through here, and we're also a leader in statewide quality initiatives here in labor and delivery. Food service is germane to your existence here at Community Regional Medical Center. In addition to a traditional line-style cafeteria service, we have things like the Bistro, which offers custom meals that can be made to order with extended hours for your dining convenience. In addition, we have a physician's resource center with filled-up snack services, drinks 24/7, and there's cold cereal, hot cereal, tea, granola bars, and fruit and vegetables available most of the time here in the hospital for those times when you can't make it to scheduled meals. Even a coffee shop in the main lobby to serve those specialty espresso drinkers. One of the silver linings of the COVID pandemic was looking for alternatives to cramming people into tight spaces. One of such here at Community Regional Medical Center was the food trucks in the farmers market every Friday. We have food trucks that we invite on campus every day with a variety of things to eat. In addition to Fridays, we're local vendors of fruit. Today I think we're having a pumpkin patch and other vendors come to share their wares with our hospital staff. It's a great opportunity to pick up some needed items or just curb your taste here at the hospital. Many people ask about parking at Community Regional Medical Center, and believe it or not, parking in Fresno is actually free. All of our lots, both the high-rise lots and the street-level lots, are close to the hospital, considered to be on campus. There's no need for shuttle rides or long walks to the hospital, especially during bad weather or late nights. We also have opportunities for those electric car chargers in the parking lots for our residents and our hospital staff. In the event that there's uncertainty about safety, we do offer 24-hour escort service from our security services directly to your car, but generally that's not needed because all of our parking facilities are in close proximity and well lit. Hopefully we've given you a glimpse of what our hospital has to offer. In addition, there's many resources to discover what Fresno and places you live will have to offer. We've had a decades-long relationship with the residency programs here through UCSF Fresno, and fortunately a very large number of their graduates have chosen to stay and join us as a team to take care of the community that they grew to love. Let you in on a little secret, not only was I born here, but I also completed my residency training here a number of years ago and continue to practice at the hospital to this day. So we thank you for taking the time to take a little closer look at what we have to offer and show you what we call home.